Hey there, superfans! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the worlds of comics, TV shows, and movies. Today, we've got an exciting topic that's been blowing fans' minds since the beginning: Frenchie's mysterious and layered backstory in The Boys. Trust me, you'll never look at him the same way again after this. So, let's get into it. One of the biggest clues about Frenchie's true origins lies in his nickname for Billy Butcher. Throughout the series, Frenchie refers to Butcher as Monsieur Charcuter, which roughly translates to Mr. Butcher in French. But here's the kicker: the translation is quite rough, almost like someone who isn't a native French speaker trying to sound authentic. This subtle detail is a hint from the creators that Frenchie might not actually be French at all. Intrigued yet? It gets even better. Now, let's talk about The Boys #37, a standalone issue where Frenchie decides it's time to tell his origin story to Huey. As he spins his tale, it's filled with over-the-top French stereotypes and absurdities, like his village named Franglais, a term used for mixing French and English phrases. It's a clear signal that his story is full of holes. The entire narrative is so exaggerated and inconsistent that we can't help but question its authenticity. Is Frenchie just having a laugh? Or is there a deeper reason behind this facade? Let's break down some of the most glaring inconsistencies. For starters, everyone in Frenchie's supposed hometown calls him Frenchie, which doesn't make sense if they're all French themselves. Plus, the entire baguette joust on bicycles, come on, it's like something out of a parody. These bizarre details are the creators' way of hinting that Frenchie's true backstory remains a mystery. So why adopt this French persona? Is it a deliberate disguise or something more complex? What we do know about Frenchie is that he's a veteran of the French Foreign Legion, a branch that allows foreign recruits. He's also described by Mother's Milk as suffering from PTSD, suggesting that his French persona might be a coping mechanism, either a deliberate escape or a delusion brought on by trauma. This adds layers to his character, making him one of the most intriguing members of The Boys. Ultimately, Frenchie's backstory serves a greater purpose in the narrative. The Boys #37 ends with Butcher reminding Huey that the last line is what counts, Frenchie stating he's with the boys to the bitter end. This foreshadows his tragic fate, as he's later betrayed and killed by Butcher himself. Frenchie's origin, filled with humor and mystery, enriches the story and keeps fans guessing about his true identity. Let's take a deeper dive into Frenchie's narrative arc. From his first appearance, Frenchie is portrayed as a mad genius, a man with an unparalleled expertise in explosives and weaponry. But there's always been this air of mystery about him. He's fiercely loyal, incredibly kind-hearted, and yet there's a chaotic energy that makes him both endearing and dangerous. Remember that scene where Frenchie single-handedly takes down a room full of soldiers? It's not just a testament to his skills, but also his unpredictability. Frenchie's relationships with the other members of the Boys are just as complex. Take his bond with the female, for instance. Despite her violent tendencies, Frenchie sees her humanity and treats her with kindness and respect. Then there's his dynamic with Huey. Frenchie takes on a mentor-like role, often offering guidance and support. These interactions give us glimpses into his true nature, a man who, despite his own traumas and demons, finds solace in helping others. Now, if you've watched the TV adaptation of The Boys, you might notice some differences in Frenchie's portrayal. The show gives us a bit more insight into his past, but still leaves much to the imagination. In both the comics and the show, Frenchie's backstory is a patchwork of mystery and mayhem, keeping fans constantly guessing. This deliberate ambiguity allows viewers and readers to form their own interpretations of who Frenchie really is. Speaking of interpretations, let's talk fan theories. There's no shortage of speculation about Frenchie's true origins. Some fans believe he adopted the French persona as a way to hide from his past, while others think it's a coping mechanism for his PTSD. There's even a theory that Frenchie might have been involved in some covert operations, and his French identity is part of a larger cover-up. The beauty of The Boys' storytelling is that it invites this kind of speculation, adding depth and intrigue to the narrative. Frenchie's character has a profound impact on the overall story of The Boys. His expertise and unpredictability often turn the tide in critical moments. But it's his loyalty and moral compass that truly stand out. Despite the darkness that surrounds him, Frenchie remains a beacon of light for the team. His tragic end at the hands of Butcher adds a layer of poignancy to his story, highlighting the series' themes of betrayal, loyalty, and the corrupting nature of power. So there you have it. Folks, Frenchie's nickname for Butcher is just the tip of the iceberg in unraveling his enigmatic character. The layers of his story are as complex and captivating as the man himself. What do you think? Is Frenchie really French, or is it all a clever ruse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more awesome content. Your support helps keep this channel going and allows us to bring you more in-depth analyses and theories. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and stay super.